So when we got to Sierra Leone, when I looked out the window, it was hot. I could tell that, oh, I am in Africa, and I couldn't wait to get out. It was hot outside, but not, it was very cold in the plane. But so we finally left Sierra Leone. We pick up passenger. I think we stayed there for like an hour or 30 minutes, and we finally left Sierra Leone, and we got to Liberia, and it was at night, and we were all the way in the air, and you could see like little tiny teeny weeny lights and stuff on the ground, but we weren't even close to the ground. And I was like, oh my God, because like people, we have our own people. Let me tell you, our own people. So many of our people, not even foreigners, but our own people sit on social media and say so many negative things about their own country. Is ridiculous. And I'm sorry, it's also disgusting to me that we have so many of our brothers and sisters who have traveled to Liberia, and they're not absolutely focused on coming back and telling people the positive side of Liberia. But all you could see them online talking, criticizing the government, the this and that, but this is not a political video. This is a positive video to talk about the beauty of Liberia and how much I love my country, and I want you to see that love in my eyes, and the way that I speak, the way that I talk, the way talking about Liberia makes my body, shiver and makes me feel good. That's what I want you to see. So when we got there were, the lights, the little lights. And then when we were getting closer to the airport, the lights were everywhere. And I was like, oh my God, Liberia is like, there are lights here. Why do people say we don't have lights? Seriously, why? So anyway, I ignored that, and I was like, you know what? I'm here. I'm so proud. And when we were getting closer, I started getting so emotional because I left Liberia when I was very young. I experienced the Civil War. I remember my father at the age of 6, April 6th War. My father had me on his neck, and we just came from church, SDA church. That's when the war broke out, April 6th War. My father almost got shot because he put me on his neck, and he was running with me, and he took a car from, and I can't remember the town we were in, but we got on a bus, and the bus was going to St. Paul Beach, and that's how my father got us out of there. But anyway, when we were on top of the airport, I got so emotional, and I started crying, and at that moment I didn't feel no pain. I felt gratitude. I felt so happy that finally I was able to come home, and it felt so great. It felt amazing, and I was so grateful that we were there. And when we got down, oh my gosh, I felt so good that I was home. And when we got to the immigration, at the airport, and the plane, that long cart that they bring for passengers to, it's like a tunnel for passengers to walk out of it and walk down and get on the bus. We did, and I saw the near airport, and I was so proud. I was like, yes, this is good. This is good, and we're going to continue to develop. And I was so excited to get out and just experience Liberia. And when I went into the immigration, I was able to hear Liberians speaking Liberian English. And I was so grateful to be home. And I was very happy that I didn't realize how much I miss home so much all throughout these years, that I have dedicated my time, my life, and to put all put all my work, effort in promoting Liberia, the country that I haven't even seen in years. I was in Philadelphia promoting Liberia, taking images online, taking images, asking people to send me images so I can promote Liberia, so they can see what I see. At the end of the day, Liberia is home to me, to millions of people. And in order for us to build that country, we have to honestly love ourselves. In order for you to love Liberia, you have to love yourself as a Liberian. You have to stop the negativity. You have to stop everything else and forget about whatever government is not doing, is doing. Liberia, you are responsible for Liberia as much as I'm responsible for Liberia, because that's our country. Anyway, when I got there, I walk up to the immigration and they spoke Liberian. They said, my sister, welcome. I said, thank you so much. I'm so happy to be home. When I got there, they did my paper, and this guy walked up to me. He was like, he's the luggage security. Apparently, he probably wanted money. And at that point, I was too happy to care about whether a man wanted money or not. So I just gave him, like my information for my luggage. And he went and helped me, got one of my luggage. I have 4 luggages. One of my luggage is got. So when I went to the luggage area, I already finished doing everything that I needed to do. I went to the luggage area and got the rest of my luggages. This guy didn't even help me much. Anyway, and my boyfriend was outside waiting for me to pick me up. He and his uncle was waiting for me. He lives in Liberia. So and when we got to the I did all the immigration process, and when I got outside, he's so tall. I was looking for him everywhere because I'm so short. I was looking for him everywhere. I couldn't even find him. And then he like, Tina, where you going? And I'm like, oh babe, I'm like, I hug him, and that was that. So we went to the car. This luggage guy is like, man, my sister, I have been, smart thing said, I gave him $20. And then he said, other people were helping me. I just look at him. I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, stop lying. In my heart, though, I ain't saying that. But in my heart, I just said, it boy lying. But you know what? I was too happy to get out of that apple. So I just gave him $40. And we got in the car and we drove from the airport. And when we were driving from the airport, it was, dark. And that is okay. That is okay because and on the Robert Feet Highway, there's no light. That is okay. Okay? I'm not complaining. All right? I love it. Please. We drove, and the apartment I was staying in is called Trace Apartment, and we got there. They had driver. The driver picked me up from the airport. Me and my boyfriend plus his uncle, they picked me up from the airport. We went straight to the apartment, and it took I think 40 minutes to reach the apartment. And we got there. I not me. I went upstairs. Ooh, I was being treated like a queen. My boyfriend, his uncle, and the apartment manager, they all helped me. Took my huge luggages upstairs. I went upstairs, took a shower. Ooh, I was feeling good. I was like, oh yes, I'm finally home. So I spent my, I just sat there. The apartment is beautiful. Okay, I'm going to drop some images of the apartment here so you can see. Okay, good. You like that, right? Yeah, that is in Liberia. It's called Trace Apartment, and the service is amazing. Okay, so forget that. So what? And the next morning, no, that same night, I was hungry, okay? I was hungry, so my boyfriend's like, he's gonna go across the road to see if, people and have their shop open so we can buy food and eat. So he went there, and I was like, you gonna leave me here and say you'll be okay? And then I stayed there. He went and bought some bread and egg. He brought it. We ate it that night, and we went to bed. The next morning, Ooh, the next morning, that was when I was able to see Liberia and just see the Rawafi Highway, because the apartment is right there on Rawafi Highway. It was like, it's in Dwazon. Dwazon is like outside of Monrovia. And to be honest, and I was able to experience outside of Monrovia and also the inside of Monrovia, because I went to Liberia for my festival, which is like the Kolokwa festival. It was the first one ever. And we went there. I went there. My business partner already based in Liberia, and I got there for us to, host our first annual festival. And I was so excited about that festival. So when I got there, I spent a couple of time at my apartment. It was great, The next day, I went to my mother-in-law's house. She lived in Matadi, and the first time I rode a bike, okay, that was, so we took like car from Dwazon to LRA. From LRA, we went to we took a car from LRA to Intown. From Intown, we stopped right there to Matadi. Then Matadi, in order for you to go inside Matadi, you need a bike. Where my mother-in-law stays, she had her have a shop there as well. So the first time my boyfriend, he's so used to it. I'm not used to it. I wasn't, but hey, I was with him like, babe, you have to get on the bike. I'm like, babe, I can't do it. I can't do it. He said, I'll hold you. So I got on the bike with my big butt. My butt. My butt is so big. Anyway, we got on the bike. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm about to die. I'm not even saying all that thing loud. I hold my boyfriend so tight. In fact, the ball out on the bike, I hold him so tight. And my boyfriend like hold me on the bike. He's like, I'll hold you. So we rode the bike. It was so scary. That was my first time ever riding a bike. And I'll tell you, I was scared by it. Okay? So when we got to the shop, my mother-in-law saw me. She didn't play to laugh. She laughed. She laughed so hard. I said, Mom, I'm about to die. You here laughing? She said, my daughter, you're not die. You already survived. She hugged me, and oh my God, it felt so good to see her. I see her as my mother, and she's such an amazing role model. And, yeah. So after that, when that experience, that was my first time I experienced the bike, okay? So when we were ready to leave, and then we left, we were going to different places. And then I started being interviewed by Monrovia TV. No, not Monrovia TV, sorry. KMTV. I got interviewed by Monrovia City TV, which the host is Wesley. Wesley, who ended up hosting our festival. Wesley is one of the best and hosting Liberia. He's awesome. He does television, he do news, he do entertainment. And then I was interviewed by KMTV, Paul Island. Paul is very, handsome, very nice. He called me out. He's like, you know what, let's do this. And when I got there, around the time Master Queen was hosting her celebrity soccer tournament, and it was okay. I was able to meet so many Liberian celebrities that I have been promoting for years. Finally, I met all of them. Well, most of them, okay? The field was so packed. Master Queen is one of the biggest, most relevant Liberian entertainers based in Liberia. She knows how to brand herself, okay? I'll give her that credit. She is super awesome. She is one of the people when I got to Liberia. She took me She gave me one. I went to first of all, when I got to Royal, and Jay and I were like touring the city one day, and because she's the brand ambassador for Royal Hotel, as soon I entered the people hotel, you can see what I go do. I'll post the video, you'll see. This kind of embarrassment, let me tell you. The first time I walked the security guy said, Master Queen, then she said, oh, but Master Queen don't live here. She's the brand ambassador. Doesn't mean she live here. Oh, that was funny. But who cares? I'm used to, whatever. But I needed to see Master Queen to just hug her because I've been promoting her so many years, and you hear so many stuff about people. You just want to experience that. And it was such a great feeling. And then the security guy was like, no, Master Queen just left. She wanted to go do her nails and stuff. I said, oh, okay. And, that was that. And I was able to tour Bella Casa. Well, not really tour, but enter Bella Casa Hotel. And that experience, I was able to also and go to Boulevard Hotel. Those are some of the best hotels. Those hotels are based in Cinco area in the city, the heart of Monrovia, Liberia. Okay, Royal Hotel is super awesome. There's so many foreigners, a lot of Lebanese, Americans, white Americans there. They go there to have lunch with their family, their wife, their kids. And it was such an amazing experience to see people traveling, and a lot of people are not saying these things. There are so many tourists in Liberia, you wouldn't even know. Because why? Our people are traveling home. They're not talking about it. There's people doing businesses in Liberia. Liberia is becoming is like what his name Boniface Ogonti said. Liberia is like a virgin. Okay, so many business opportunities there. If only many of our people see Liberia, go to Liberia and see Liberia as an opportunity where they can make money, make business, make money, and help employ others. You tell people do that, they'll say, oh yeah, because I don't trust the government, blah blah blah. First of all, put government aside. What about your future? You want me you'll sit down in America forever, work forever, use your investment, and just pay bills for the rest of your life in a country and not even think about going back home to contribute to your country? I thought so too. And I'm sure you don't want that for yourself. You don't want that for your children. You will forever rent a house in a country that you may not even get to someday rather. But to cut long story short, okay, Liberia is open for business. Liberia is amazing. And some of the things I'll tell people is that when you're traveling to Liberia, cut the expectation out, okay? Cut the expectation out. Call all that and Liberia better be like this, Liberia better be like that. No, don't do that to yourself, because if you have that mindset, you go to Liberia, you will not enjoy it. You'll be miserable. Let me tell you now. So what I would tell you, the best advice I can give you is go to Liberia with positive mindset and enjoy Liberia for yourself, because you have to visit Libasa. Oh my God, it is one of the best resort in Liberia ever. Like basically a paradise on Liberian soil, because I went there. We did a tour. You can watch the tour video on this channel. It's already posted. And I will tell you, Libasa is amazing. You have to experience this to believe me. If you don't believe me, please visit Liberia and experience it. So many business opportunity. You can open laundry mat, you can open car washing company, you can open a restaurant, you can open a mall, you can open shopping boutique, you can open construction company. I mean, you can open entertainment center. You can open a television studio. Liberia is open for business, okay? You can open any kind of business you want. Liberia is like a virgin. You can open a factory job. You can buy land and farm. So many. Liberia is open for business. Open your mind when you go home. Go home with positive mindset, positive thinking, and tell yourself, okay? And let me give you one of the best advice. Liberia is not, in Monrovia is not all of Liberia. You gotta get out of that city and see the countryside. That's when you see the beauty of Liberia. Liberia is amazing. You see like portion of land on a beach, and you say, doggy, if you're like me or Boniface or Gonti or and Billy J Inez or Jay, my vice president for this company, or you like other Liberians who are smart, who are business minded. You go to Liberia, you'll not see Liberia say, oh, they continue to develop, but you'll look at it as an opportunity to say, you know what, I'm gonna take this opportunity and make use of it. I'm gonna start my business. I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna invest in the country and contribute to Liberia. You able to register your company the right way, pay all the money you can do, or if you have somebody back home you trust, and if you don't have somebody back home you trust, take a flight, book your flight and go to Liberia by yourself and do what you need to do. Let me tell you, when people know that you come from America, they are willing to help you. But just be smart. Make sure you know what you're doing. Don't just believe anyone. And if you're buying land in Liberia, make sure you go to that place yourself, or you have somebody you trust. Again, you gotta trust someone. And in order to trust someone, you gotta build a relationship with that person. So whenever you come to Liberia, see Liberia as a business opportunity. Do not go to Liberia just for fun, because fun part is everywhere, because people can be on our beach. And the best thing about Liberia, one of the best quality Liberians have, even though we don't have much, but we take the littlest thing and have fun and don't look depressed. We enjoy life because why? We know how to make the small thing and take the small thing and make ourselves happy. That's one of the best quality about Liberian. Anyway, I forgot to tell you about my second bike experience. I ended up been burning myself on my right foot. So let me give you a correct tip here. So when you're in Liberia and you getting on a bike, you can get on the bike, I think, any side, right? Yeah, any side. But when you're getting off, do not ever in your life get off a bike on your rest side, because when you do, it will put permanent tattoo on you, and you'll not even be able to take that thing off. Right now, I got my own tattoo. I'll put a picture up so you can see what thing happened to me. That thing burned me, but lucky for me, my skin is so good. It's very fast to heal, and my skin was able to heal, and I was able to get my skin back. But you can still see small teeny weeny and mark there. You see, yeah, I can see that thing. What the God was talking about? Oh yeah, my name is Go. I love that name. And my festival, it was great. It was wonderful. Although it wasn't packed. But I had so much experience. We were speaking our Liberian English, and it was such an amazing thing. I had so many people encouraging me. We had Boka Fufana, we had Princess Tokolo, we had Princess Margaret, who is the Assistant Minister for Culture, and then Princess Tokolo, who is the Assistant Minister for Tourism. She was the one that made it possible for us to have the Kolokwa Festival at Providence Island. Providence Island is a historical place where the Black free slave landed in in the 1800s. I don't want to say 18 something, then I give you the wrong something, but it was in the 1800s. That was where the black free slave landed, and the place is historical. This is where I decided to have my festival every year because I really want people to experience Liberia. That place, do you know that some people in Liberia who are based in Liberia, who were born in Liberia, who were born from born to their 40s, they haven't visited Liberia, and I was able to make that possible for some people because they were like, do you know that I didn't even know about the island? I was like, what? Well, at least I did something good. Okay, so I would like to say, no matter who you are, African American, whether you're white or whatever, wherever you're from, you are welcome to Liberia. Come to Liberia and invest. Liberia is open for business. I am inviting you. I am encouraging you. I want you to come to Liberia and experience Liberia for yourself, so you can be able to fall in love with Liberia, so you can be able to fall in love with our food, our people, our cities, our villages, our beaches. We have some of the best beaches in the world. Yes, I said it. And we have the best jollof rice ever. In fact, we have the best food on the entire planet. So, Liberia is open for business, and I am encouraging you to come to Liberia. When you come into Liberia, forget all the checklists and focus on enjoying yourself. Go outside of Monrovia and also go to the villages. Visit Buchanan, visit Maryland County, visit Bassa people, and I already called Buchanan. Yeah, Buchanan is Bassa people territory. Visit Labasa, visit Boulevard Palace, visit Royal Grand Hotel, visit Providence Island, visit places. Go to Monkey Island. Visit. I'm begging you, visit Liberia and invest in Liberia. Liberia is open for business. Do not believe anything. All the negative things you see online, that is not Liberia. Liberia is bigger than small-minded people. Liberia have lights. Liberia is growing. When you go to Liberia, you see young boys doing construction. They're building. They're selling. They're loading cars. They are, helping people. Liberians are very nice people. So come to Liberia, experience Liberia. You're going to fall in love with Liberia. Why? Because we are one of the best people on this planet. We take the littlest thing and turn it into something that will make us happy for the rest of our life. So, my name is Cole. Again, I am the founder of Liberian Stars View. My blog is on Facebook. We have magazine. We have our own television studio that we're already working on right now. So we have, a lot of things that we're working on. But I would like to encourage you, Liberians, my brothers and sisters, when you're coming to Liberia for the first time, and if you're coming to Liberia and you need some tips on anything like getting an apartment, where to get your apartment, email me or message me and I will help you get an apartment. I help people every day. Do you know that? Because the way that I promote Liberia, people think I'm into real estate. You never know. Maybe I might just jump into it. Anyway, I recently bought 3 portions of lands in Liberia. I was able to acquire 3 of them in Liberia around the River Fee Highway, which is so perfect for my business. So please, honestly, if you need help, let me know. And we're going to help you all we can, because there's a Black American man that want to come to Liberia to buy land and start his farm. Because of that will be able to create jobs for some of our people. I also have a clothing line, the Country Cloth. So whatever you need, let me know. Relating to Liberia, I will help you. It's very cheap to buy land in Liberia. It is also cheap to register your business in Liberia. You just gotta deal with the right people, okay? So thank you so much. I just want to give you a little bit of my experience through my eyes, what I experienced, and I want to encourage you to visit Liberia. Liberia is wonderful. Liberia is open for business. Thank you so much. My name is Cole, and Liberian proud.